Okay, last night we got the latest update from Rivian. It's 2023.34.0, and I'm going to go through all the new features and changes. Okay, here we are with the latest software update, 2023.34.0. The first thing on here is to be able to set your adaptive cruise control or highway assist speed to whatever the posted speed limit is, instead of just the current speed you're traveling at, which was the way it was before. Okay, so if we go to Driver Plus here, there's two options now for setting the speed. The current speed was the way it was before, and the speed limit is the new option that they've added. It basically, if you're traveling below the speed limit, it will set the speed to the speed limit, and if you're traveling above the speed limit, it'll set it to that. Let's go try that out. Okay, so I'm traveling below the posted speed limit now. It's 35. You can see up there on the top. And if I turn on the adaptive cruise control, it sets it to the speed limit. Okay, the next thing on here is improved handling and ride comfort. We've improved ride quality across all drive modes and ride heights. Improvements include increased ride comfort in all-purpose, soft ride mode, and improved balance between ride and handling in sport mode. Reduced abruptness when driving over sharp road impacts in all drive modes, and reduced harshness when driving over bumps and dips at parking lot speeds. So that's pretty subjective, but we'll definitely try that out. Okay, I'm heading up to an area I know here that has a lot of construction going on, and there's the worst road I can think of. I'm in all-purpose with the ride set to soft, and here we come. We're coming to the really old bit. It's actually some scraped down to dirt here. It's pretty good, actually. This does seem like an improvement. We got some big potholes here. This is way more stable here. Whoa. Okay, we're in sport mode now because one of the other improvements they say is improved balance between ride and handling in sport mode. So this is stiff suspension and the lowest ride height. Now there's a bump up here I know that I usually try to avoid. Oop. Not too bad over that. Definitely still a little clunk hitting a bump at speed there, but little better than before. I think an incremental change. Okay, we're back in all-purpose mode here. Standard ride height and ride set to soft. So what I want to try out now is some speed bumps, because that's something we go over every day. We're gonna hit this at like 20 miles per hour. That's not bad. Next thing I want to do is set the ride to stiff instead of soft, and we'll do the same thing on this next speed bump coming up here. So we'll hit it at exactly 20 miles an hour as well. Whoop. definitely rougher and hard in stiff mode, but yeah, much better in soft setting. Okay, next thing on here is new phone call features. So you can use the multifunctional thumb controls on the left of the steering wheel to mute the microphone or incoming call ringtone, swap between two active calls, or hold the current call and accept a new one. In the center display, place an existing call on hold and use a second keypad to make another call. Merge calls for a three-way conversation between you and two other parties. In contacts, choose a phone number to make an immediate call, or choose an address to open it in the navigation app. Okay, well, we'll take a look at those.
Friend 1.
Okay, I have a phone call coming in here, and I can use the buttons here to either reject, mute, or answer it. So let's talk to friend 1. Hello, friend 1.
Hey.
And then over here in the center display, we can just connect another friend in. We've got friend 2 here, and so we'll call friend 2, and there's 2 active calls going on here. And when friend 2 answers, hello, friend 2. When friend 2 answers, we can then merge the calls right here with this button, and then we should have both people on there. Is friend 1 back?
Yep.
Awesome. There we have a 3-way call. So that's one of the new features on here. So this next thing here, new drive mode option in the Rivian mobile app Trip Planner. So basically in your app, if you're planning a trip with the map in there, they've added a place to select your drive mode. So let's say you're driving 300 miles and it's going to be a little too tight. In all-purpose mode, you can switch to conserve mode and see what it would be like for the trip like that. And maybe you'd get by without charging, or maybe you can reduce your charging stops based on the drive mode that you're going to use. So that seems kind of useful. Okay, and the next thing here is the new screen clean feature. It disables the driver center and rear display screens, allowing you to clean the screens without interacting with them. So you go to Vehicle, Service, and Start Cleaning. And then to undo it, you have to press Done for 3 seconds to cancel it, or it'll automatically cancel after 5 minutes, or if you shift into park too. So let's take a look at that. Vehicle, Service, and then Start Cleaning. Oh, look at that. It looks like my screen's pretty dirty. So I can give that a little wipe. I'm not pressing anything. And then nothing happens unless you press Done for 3 seconds. I like that little sliding bar. And then you're back to normal. So when you're in the screen cleaning mode, it also disables this rear screen. That's also dirty. And interestingly, it disables the driver display too, which is not a touch screen, but it's actually kind of useful to be able to see any dirt on it. Okay, and now there's just a few other small improvements here. Improved range loss by more than 25% during sleep, when gear guard's off. So that's the vampire drain, hopefully will be less. Enhanced security checks for cloud-based remote operations between Rivian mobile app and the vehicle. That can only be good. With the mobile app 2.2.0, which was released a couple days before this update, you will now receive a notification when the vehicle detects a 12-volt battery issue. In the previous notes I saw, it also said that it was going to notify you if the vehicle's charging was interrupted, which would be really nice. But I don't see that in these notes here. So it'll be interesting to see if that is actually in there, or they took it out, or just forgot to put it in these notes. The rest of these things are all pretty rare issues. This one here, Driver Plus now generates a preemptive warning when a reduction in lane line visibility prevents highway assist from sustaining performance. So that would be really nice if it gives you a warning first, rather than just turning off Driver Plus as you're going down the highway. Okay, I have my R1S charging here, and we're gonna just see what happens if I interrupt the charging. So I'm gonna pull out the plug, and we'll see if it sends me a notification. Okay, so it seems like that charging notification is not included in this update, because when I interrupted that charge, I didn't get a notification at all, even though I have notifications turned on in my app. But other than that, we've gone through pretty much everything that's included in this update. And I think the biggest thing is probably the ride quality improvements. But I'm sure people will be excited about the new phone features or the trip planning features in there too. Or if you're somebody who really likes cleaning their car, unlike me, that screen cleaning mode is probably really awesome too. But let me know in the comments below what you really like in here, what you wish there was, what you might hope for in the next update. And if you like this video, please give it a little thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.